Dearest Kiran, without you, the house is so cold. The only place I like being is the garden. The council wouldn't let me bury you there, but they sent your ashes in a capsule after I begged. I spread them in the dirt. I thought you might like being among the flowers that you helped me to plant. I remember when we first planted them. I marveled at how anything like that could grow from something so small, so unassuming. I'd never seen anything like it. But that's how our love grew, didn't it? I never expected to actually be in love with my assigned partner, but we were, and I'll never understand how anyone could live without it. I guess I'll have to now. Love you always, Amora.
Citizen 143, you have not yet consumed your daily rations.
I'm not hungry.
Appropriate nourishment is essential in order to perform your duties.
I'm very sorry for your loss. I'll see you later.
Citizen 143, the council has requested your presence. Follow me.
143, please, have a seat. I just wanted to inform you your new partner has been assigned, so you should expect to relocate shortly. My husband just passed 2 weeks ago. I understand it's an adjustment, but the longer we wait, the less likely it is that you fulfill your reproduction requirement. You should begin packing your possessions tonight. My husband's ashes are spread in the yard. I'm not moving. I'm not leaving him. The council's decision has been made. Please return to work. You made it. I'm glad. Have a seat. When I first lost my husband, it felt like I was going insane. My entire world felt like it was ending, and the rest of the world just kept going. I know we can't change what happened, or change how the world expects us not to grieve, but we can be there for each other. Would you like to tell us about your husband? I'd love to. He was the light of my life. I had never felt so completely understood by someone until I met him. Amora, I'll walk with you. Dia, can I ask you a question? Of course. Did they reassign you after your husband passed? Yes, they reassigned me. They told me this morning. I want to throw up just thinking about it. I'm sorry. Isn't there any way to get out of it? I've never heard of anybody being able to. I can't leave him. I know it feels impossible, but you'll get through this. Your husband would want you to be safe, so you need to do what you need to do in order to survive, okay? Don't get yourself into trouble. What do you mean by trouble? Amora, my husband, we couldn't have children. We tried, but something must have been wrong. And after enough years, they told us that we were being reassigned. They tried to take me out of the house, and my husband went crazy. He didn't want them to take me, and he refused to let me go with them. He attacked the surveillance bot, and of course, they'd never let someone live after that. Daya, I'm sorry, I had no idea. It's okay, it's been a few years now. It's not easy, but I've learned to live with it. I just want you to be safe, alright? We better split up now. Have a good night, Amora. Thank you for coming. Hello, 143. As we discussed, it's time for your relocation. Please grab your possessions and follow me. I can't leave him. Don't make me do this. Please don't make this harder than it needs to be. No! Go. Where am I? You're in our containment facility. You were being difficult. I wanted to give you a chance to calm down. I've never understood people like you. So emotional. How could we ever get anything done if we all walked around all day just feeling things? It's so dreadfully inefficient. That's all life is to you? Just maximizing efficiency? Truthfully, it's never occurred to me that it could be anything else. You never cared about your husband? Or your children? Husband is such a dated word. They're cogs in the machine, just like you and I. My partner and I had a job to do. We completed it. Our offspring grew old enough to have jobs of their own. Now my job is ensuring that the system is running smoothly. That's what I care about. I promise you, we'd all be much worse off without it. This isn't what we're meant for. We're meant to feel things. We're not meant for anything. None of this means anything. And there's nothing wrong with that. Embrace the futility of it all. You'll be much happier, I promise. I'll let you get some rest, and then it's off to your new residence. One, 4, 3, it's time. Oh dear.
Shall we retrieve her?
Don't bother. There's nothing out there anyways. She won't last a week.